Have you ever woken up in the middle of a crisis and felt completely alone, not knowing what to do? Perhaps you are dealing with financial difficulties, relationship struggles, or even internal challenges that seem insurmountable. In such moments, it's natural to feel like there is no way out. But what if I told you there's a way to find refuge, strength, and direction right at the start of your day? In this video, we'll delve into Psalm 143, a heartfelt cry from David for divine help that offers invaluable lessons for overcoming crises with a renewed spiritual perspective. Stay with me until the end, because this message could transform how you face life's daily challenges. David wrote Psalm 143 during a time of profound distress. He was surrounded by enemies, enduring persecution, and carrying an immense emotional burden. Like David, we all face our own battles. Today, these battles may take the form of mounting bills, strained relationships, or the feeling that our prayers go unheard. David's prayer reflects the cry of a sincere and desperate heart. It's a demonstration of how, even in our darkest moments, we can turn to God with trust and hope. The psalm begins with David crying out, "Hear my prayer, Lord. Listen to my cry for mercy. In your faithfulness and righteousness, come to my relief." This introduction teaches us that no matter the size of the problem, God is willing to listen. Often, in the midst of a crisis, we feel like our words are inadequate or that God is distant. But David reminds us that we can cry out sincerely, knowing the Lord is faithful and just to respond. It's an invitation to pour out our hearts to God, without filters or masks, just as we are. One of the most powerful points in this psalm is the emphasis on seeking guidance and help in the morning. In verse 8, David says, "Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you. Show me the way I should go, for to you I entrust my life." This is the heart of the prayer, seeking God at dawn and trusting Him with the day's concerns. When we start our mornings with this attitude of surrender, our perspective shifts. Instead of being consumed by anxiety or fear, we place ourselves in the hands of the Creator, who controls all things. Now think about it. How would your life change if you began each day with a prayer like this? Imagine waking up, even before checking your phone or worrying about your to-do list, and dedicating a few minutes to connect with God. This moment can serve as a pause to breathe, reflect, and renew your faith. By doing this, you're building a solid foundation to face whatever challenges lie ahead. This practice not only calms your mind, but also strengthens your spirit, bringing clarity and direction. To incorporate Psalm 143 into your daily routine, you can create a special space for morning prayer. It might be a quiet corner in your home where you feel comfortable opening up to God. Start by reading the psalm aloud, letting its words resonate deeply in your heart. Then, turn the verses into a conversation with God. For instance, when reflecting on verse 8, you might say, "Lord, I need your guidance today. Show me the right path and help me trust you, even when everything feels uncertain." Another practical idea is to use a journal to record your prayers and thoughts. Write down the challenges you're facing, the answers you feel you're receiving from God, and the blessings you recognize throughout the day. This practice not only helps organize your thoughts, but also becomes a written testimony of God's faithfulness in your life. Over time, you'll be able to look back and see how God answered your prayers in ways you may not have imagined. Stories of transformation through prayer are abundant. A woman I know is going through a period of significant financial difficulty. As a single mother, she felt lost, not knowing how she would provide for her children. One day, after reading Psalm 143, she decided to incorporate it into her morning routine. Every morning, she would wake up earlier, read the psalm, and pray based on its verses. Over time, she began to notice changes in her life. Opportunities started to emerge, her confidence grew, and she found peace even amidst her struggles. That's the power of dedicating your days to God from the start. Morning prayer is also an opportunity for renewal. Each new day is a gift, a chance to start fresh. When we pray in the morning, we tell God, "I trust you to guide my path. I know that no matter what challenges I face, you are with me." This attitude of surrender not only strengthens our faith, but also gives us courage to face challenges with a hopeful heart. In Psalm 143, David also highlights the importance of meditating on God's works. "I meditate on all your works and consider what your hands have done." Reflecting on God's goodness can be incredibly empowering. Take a moment to remember all the times God has cared for you in the past. This not only increases your faith, but also provides a broader perspective on the challenges you face today. Another valuable lesson from Psalm 143 is the request for clear guidance. Teach me to do your will, for you are my God. May your good spirit lead me on level ground. This is a reminder that even in times of crisis, we can seek God's will for our lives. We don't have to navigate alone. God is ready to guide us, showing us the next step to take. Ending the day by reflecting on the morning is another uplifting practice. Before going to bed, ask yourself, how did I live today in light of the prayer I made this morning? This moment of self-evaluation can be an opportunity to give thanks for the blessings you received and seek correction in areas where you feel you could have done better. This practice creates a continuous cycle of spiritual growth. If you are facing a crisis today, know that God is by your side. He hears your cries and is ready to give you the peace and guidance you need. By starting your days with a sincere prayer, inspired by Psalm 143, you'll be planting seeds of hope and spiritual strength. This practice can transform not just your day but your life. So, I encourage you to try this morning prayer routine. Dedicate a few minutes of your day to connect with God, meditate on His Word, and entrust your challenges to Him. Remember that each dawn brings a new opportunity to begin again, guided by God's love and direction. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to leave a like, share it with someone who could benefit from this message, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. May your morning be filled with peace, strength, and renewal, and may your day be blessed by God's presence every step of the way.